Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your online English grammar class. I hope you all are fine at home. Okay. So students, in my previous session, I have started lesson number 3, negative sentences. And I gave you introduction also that what are negative sentences, what are the features of negative sentences, and how to change affirmative sentences into negative sentences. Okay. So today, before starting today's session, or before proceeding further, let's revise whatever I have explained in my previous session. Okay. So what are negative sentences? The very first feature of negative sentences is that they are negative by nature. They are negative by nature. They have no, not or never in them. Okay. They have no, not or never. Any of these three words, if it is present there in a sentence, then that sentence is a negative sentence. Okay, then it expresses denial or refusal. Negative sentences, they always express denial or refusal. So these are the three features of negative sentences. Okay, and I gave you a few examples also. Now, how to change affirmative sentences into negative sentences? How to change positive sentences into negative sentences? Okay. So the very first thing which I told you all is that whenever you are asked to change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence, the very first thing is that you need to identify that whether that sentence has a helping verb in it or not. Okay, you will categorize the sentence into two. Okay, whether it has a helping verb in it or not. Okay, with helping verb, sentences with helping verb and without helping verb. With helping verb and without helping verb. Okay. Now see children, sentences which are having helping verb in it or sentences which have helping verb in it, they can easily be converted into negative sentences simply by adding not after the helping verb. I told you in my previous session also. Okay, simply by adding not or no. Simply by adding not or no, you can change affirmative sentence into negative sentence. After helping verb, you need to add not or no. Okay, I told you that three helping verbs has, have and had. These three helping verbs, they show possession. Okay, so if any of these three helping verbs are present there in a sentence and if you are asked to change that sentence into negative sentence, okay, you will add no after them. You will add no after these helping verbs. Okay, to make that sentence negative. Okay, and in rest of the helping verbs, you need to add not. If any of the helping verbs are there in a sentence, except these three helping verbs, you will add not there. And if any of these three helping verbs are present, you will add no. Okay, this I told you in my previous session also. Okay, so the very first thing is, the very first step is to identify that whether a sentence has a helping verb in it or not. If it has a helping verb, you can easily change that sentence into negative simply by adding not or no. Okay, if these three helping verbs are there, you will add no after them. If rest of the helping verbs are there except these three, okay, you will add not after them. I hope this much is clear to all of you. Let's see a few examples how to change an affirmative sentence into negative sentence if it has a helping verb. If it has a helping verb in it. Okay. Now we will see the very first sentence. He is wise. You can see children that in this sentence, is present, which is a helping verb. Is a helping verb. And I told you that if sentence has a helping verb in it, it can be easily changed into negative simply by adding not. You can see here, we have added not in the sentence and the negative of the sentence is, he is not wise. Okay? He is wise is affirmative. He is not wise. Simply you will add not here after helping verb is. Got it? Now second sentence is, they had a car. Here also had is present. okay, which is a helping verb but has, have and had, they show possession. So for if you are asked to change such kind of sentences, okay, into negative, you will add no after helping verb. See, here had is present, which is a helping verb, but it shows possession, so we will not add not here, we will simply add no. Okay, so what will be the negative of this sentence? They had a car. They had no car. Okay, now the third sentence is I am hungry. Okay, now here you can see here also helping verb is present. Am is a helping verb. Okay, so how you will change the sentence into negative sentence? Simply by adding not. Simply by adding not. I am hungry. I am not hungry. Okay. The fourth sentence is he was selling fruit. Now see here children, was is also a helping verb. So what will be negative of this sentence? You will add not after was and you can easily make it negative. He was not selling fruit. He was not selling fruit. Now the last one, fifth one, she can do it. Can is again helping verb here. Okay, helping verb is present. So how you will change into negative? By adding not after can. So she cannot do it. She can not do it. So you can see here children, okay, that the sentences which have helping verb in them, okay, sentences in which helping verbs are present, they can easily be changed into negative sentence either by adding no or by adding not after the helping verbs. Okay, if has, have or had is there, you will add no. Okay, and except these three helping verbs, if any of the helping verbs are there, you will add not after the helping verb and you can easily make them negative. Okay, so I hope that this category of sentence with helping verbs, okay, so these can easily be changed into negative and I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay, now let's see that how to change such kind of sentences into negative sentences which are without helping verb. Okay, sentences which are without helping verb, how to change such kind of sentences into negative sentences, I am going to tell you now. Okay, so I'm going to tell you children that how to change sentences which are without helping verb into negative sentences. How to change sentences which do not have helping verb in them into negative sentences. Now see children, here also you need to categorize such sentences into two. Without helping verb. If sentence does not have a helping verb in it, okay, then first you will identify that whether that sentence is in simple present tense, whether it is in simple present tense or it is in simple past tense. Okay, first you will identify the tense, whether it is in simple present tense or it is in simple past tense. And how you come to know that sentence is in simple present tense or in simple past tense? You all know that if sentence is in simple present tense, base form of verb is used. What is used? Base form of verb is used. Okay, sometimes with s or es. Okay. And in simple past tense, second form of verb is used. In simple past tense, second form of verb is used. Now see, if sentence is without helping verb, so the very first step is you will identify their tense. Whether sentence is in simple present tense or it is in simple past tense. Sentence which has base form of verb in it is in simple present tense. If it has second form of verb in it, it is in simple past tense. Okay. Now, you will identify, first step is to identify the tense of the sentence, which are without helping verb. After identifying the tense, okay, suppose if it is simple present tense, okay, if suppose sentence is in simple present tense, Now, how you will change such sentences into negative? How you will change such kind of sentences into negative which are without helping verb and are in simple present tense? Now, children, here what you have to do is, see, you will identify the tense first. After that, you will change the verb. You will change the verb into its root form. You will change the verb into its root form. Okay? Or into its base form. Okay? After that, you will identify the subject. You will identify the subject. Okay? Identify the subject means that whether subject is singular or it's plural. Whether the subject is singular or plural. After identifying the subject, children, okay, the third step is, if it is singular, if subject is singular, you will add does not. You will add does not. Okay, after the subject, you will add does not. If subject is singular, you will add does not. If subject is plural, you will add do not. Okay, if subject is plural, you will add do not. Okay, so these are the 3 steps which you will have to follow for changing sentences into negative. Which kind of sentences? Which are without helping verb and are in simple present tense. Got it? Which are without helping verb and they are in simple present tense. Okay? If sentence is in simple present tense, you will change the verb into its root form first. Okay? You will identify the verb and you will change the verb into its root form. Then you will identify the subject, whether it is singular or it is plural. If subject is singular, you will add does not after subject. If subject is plural, you will add do not after the subject. Now, I am going to give you examples, okay, to make it more clear to you all. Okay, so let's see the example, children. Okay, that how you will change affirmative into negative. Okay, if sentence is without helping verb and if it is in simple present tense. Okay, I'm going to give you a few examples here. The very first example is, I walk daily. I walk daily. Now see, children. What I told, the very first step is to change the verb into its root form. Okay, so verb is walk, which is already in its root form. So there is no need to change. Okay, it is already in its root form. Second step is to identify the subject. What is subject here? I is subject and it is singular. Okay, I is subject and it is singular. What I told, that if subject is singular, we will add does not, and if it is plural, we will add do not. Here I need to add one more point, children. That see, I and you, though they are singular subject, but with them we will always add do not. Okay? I and you, though they are singular, but they are exception to the rule. Okay, if I and you is subject in a sentence, we will not add does not, we will add do not. This thing you need to keep in your mind. Okay, now see, I work daily. So I is subject here, though it is singular, but we are going to add do not here in this subject, and work is already in its base form. So what will be negative of this sentence? I I do not walk daily. I do not walk daily. So this is negative of the sentence I walk daily, which is without helping verb. See, helping verb is not present here and base form of verb is used. So the sentence is in simple present tense, and if it is in simple present tense, we will identify the subject. Subject is singular, but it is I, and I told that with I and you we will add do not. Okay, we are not going to add does not here. So what will be negative? I do not walk daily. Okay, let's see another example. She learns her lesson. She learns her lesson. Now see children, here in this sentence, we will find out the verb. What is verb here? Learns. Okay? Learns is verb. Then I told you the very first step is change the verb into its root form. What is the meaning of changing verb into its root form, children? I am going to tell you. See, here verb was in its root form only. Okay, but here in this sentence, learns, this verb is not in its root form. See, S is added here, na? Learns, S is added, and why this S is added? Because she is singular. With singular subject, we add S or ES with the verb. Okay, if it is in simple present tense. So we will change this learns into its root form, and what will be the root form or base form? Learn. Got it? So this will be the base form, learn. We will remove S from it. We will remove this S and it will become learn. This is the root form of the verb learn. Okay? And then we will identify the subject. We can see that she is subject and it is singular. She is subject and it is singular. Then what is the third step? If it is singular, if subject is singular, we will add does not after the subject. So what will be negative of the sentence? She does not, okay, learn her lesson. Learn her lesson. Okay. Always remember children that whenever we are using this does in a sentence, okay, whenever we are using does not or if does is present there in a sentence, S or ES from base form of the verb is removed. Okay, it is removed. So first we will change this base form of the verb into its root, means first we will change this verb into its root form. S we will remove from it. Okay, and then what will be the negative of the sentence? She does not learn her lesson. Okay, she does not learn her lesson. We will see few more examples. Okay. Next example is, he reads English newspaper. He reads English newspaper. English newspaper. Now you can see children that in this sentence, okay, verb is reads. Verb is reads. Sentence is in simple present tense. Then what we have to do now is we will remove this S from it. Okay, we will change this verb into its root form. We are going to remove this S. Okay, and then we will identify the subject. What is subject here? He. He is subject, which is singular. Okay, so what will be negative of this sentence? And if subject is singular, we will add does not after the subject to make it negative. So what will be negative of this sentence? He does not reads. S will be removed from here. It will become read. He does not read English newspaper. He does not read English newspaper. He does not read English newspaper. Okay, then we are going to see one more example. I think this example is clear to you all. He is subject, which is singular. Verb is in, this is base form of the verb. Okay, sentence is in simple present tense. Okay, and when you are asked to change it into negative, you will remove this s from it. You will change this verb into its root form. Okay, so what, and since subject is singular, we will add does not. So what will be negative of this sentence? He does not read English newspaper. Okay, in sentence, if does is present there, verb will be in its root form s or es. If it is used added there in a verb, okay, it will be removed from it. It will be removed from it. Now, another example. They dance in the rain. They dance in the rain. Now, see here in this sentence, children. Okay, what is verb here? Dance is verb. Okay, this verb is in its base form, in its root form. Okay, so no need to do any change in it. Then you will identify the subject. Okay, subject is they, which is plural. They is plural. Subject is plural here. And if subject is plural, we are going to add do not. Okay, so what will be a negative of this sentence? They. Okay, and since subject is plural, we are going to add do not. So they do not dance in the rain. They do not dance in the rain. In the rain. Okay, so see here, they is plural, so we have added do not. Okay, and since dance is already in its base form, so it will be used as it is. Okay, so I hope these 4 examples are clear to you all. Okay, which I have given you just now. Okay, children, so we will see few more examples. Okay, we will see few more examples. Okay. So this is how you have to change the sentences, okay, into negative sentences if they are in simple, if they are without helping verb, and if they are in simple present tense. Let's see 1 or 2 more examples. My sister works in an office. My sister works in an office. Now see, here in this sentence, children, again, subject is what? My sister. Subject is what? Singular. Subject is singular. Okay, what is verb here? Works is verb. Okay, so now what you have to do is, first you will change the verb into its root form. Okay, so works will become work. Works will become work. And then since subject is singular, so what we are going to add? Does not after the subject. Then what will be the negative of this sentence? My sister does not work. My sister does not work in an office. In an office. So see, my sister is singular. Does not we have added. So S is removed from the word work. Okay. Now see, children, this is how you are going to change sentences which are without helping verb. Okay, and if they are in simple present tense, this is how you are going to change them into negative sentences. These are the 4 things which you need to keep in mind when you are changing such kind of sentences into negative sentences. Okay, so this much I have explained you all today, and in my next session I'll explain you how to change sentences which are without helping verb and are in past tense, simple past tense, into negative sentences. How to change such kind of sentences into negative sentences. Okay, and whatever I have explained to you all today, I hope it's clear to you. Don't worry, in my next session again I'm going to revise all these things and then only I'll proceed further. Okay, so till now children, whatever I explained, please try to revise it, go through the videos twice or thrice, okay? And if you are having any doubt or confusion related to any topic, or anything if you are not able to understand, please mark it in your book, okay, or note it down somewhere. When school reopens, I will clarify all your doubts, okay? Keep on completing your work, children, and yes, memorize all the definitions which I have already provided to you all. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.